you go when you're not mine? Yeah. Falling in love with you every time.
G'day everyone, how you going? Welcome back to the Just Some Aussie Gamer channel, and welcome back to the Little Plane That Could and the World Adventure. Leg number 46 here, Belem to Sao Luis, maybe? I'm not 100% sure on the pronunciation there, but you know, as they say, I'll show you I'm Australian if you show me that you're Brazilian. Anyway, let's see who we have with us. We have Mr. Leonard Rapier 709, who appears to be having some technical difficulties. I hope you get that all sorted there, Wes. Good evening to Mr. David Jacko. I hope you are doing well. Tim Brown, welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well, good sir. Mr. Bubba Bon Braun has his soda, he has his snacks, he has a sense of humour, but he doesn't have a sense of direction. Well, you know. We've all got things that we need to work on, Bubba. Yes, Wes, that is a really good point. Yes, a real-life pilot saying that you have no sense of direction is always a concerning thing. Mr. Ozflight Simmer, Shane, how are you, sir? Hope you're doing okay in lockdown. Guess what? We've joined you. Mr. Tim Brown is wearing his new Ozflight Simmer t-shirt, but he's not wearing a Just Some Aussie Gamer t-shirt, which is disappointing. Might have something to do with the fact that I don't have merch. Just popped the flight plan and the server details in the chat thanks to the bot. Mr. Vruden the Great will be in a few. That is not a problem at all. Vruden, g'day lads from Fozzie, and Calling Pigeon says good afternoon. G'day Fozzie, g'day Calling Pigeon. Hope you are doing well, the both of you. Mr. GC Bounds, the man, the myth, and the dishwasher. How are you doing, mate? I hope you are doing well. Mr. Sean Dale. How you going, mate? I hope you're doing well, bro. Brett Place says, oh my god, the movie has started already. What movie? What movie are we talking about? Am I doing a movie? I don't know. Wes says, oh, I meant for you. Oh, you mean the fact that I had a driver timeout? Yeah, that was fun. I just about lost my mind when I saw that occur. I was like, don't you dare do this shit again. Don't you dare. But we've been good since, so let's touch all the wood in the vicinity and hope that we're all good. Alright, enough of the niceties, because that would mean I'm a nice person. Let's fly the DA40 with a working track IR. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a working track IR. It's quite a phenomenal situation, to be honest with you. Alright, let's pop some flaps in, set that barrow, make sure our CDI is correct. We want to have a decent view on this flight, so I'm going to aim for about 5,000 feet, 4.5, 5,000 feet, thereabouts, just so we can, because there's going to be a little bit of oh really, I just reset the altitude, idiot. But there's going to be some nice terrain, at least that's what Google tells me, on this journey, so... the Bryce movie, that sounds really scary, Brett. I'm not sure I'd want to watch a movie like that. Fozzie says you need a coffee mug. If anybody knows any coffee mug people who will make a coffee mug, I'll gladly get my kangaroo with the blue screen on a coffee mug. I don't know if anybody would buy that. Maybe I'll get it on a takeaway, reusable takeaway coffee mug, because I feel like people are more likely to use that with COVID and all that. seeing as everybody seems to be supporting their cafes and all that by buying a coffee. It is certainly awesome that Track IR is working, David. GC Bound says, last night the table setter left at 5:30 after being there for 1 hour because she was sick. Ends up she was just tired. Probably too much time spent in the cool room with the chefs. GC Bounds. Did you ask her if she can walk properly? Leaded Rapier has his first test stream tomorrow on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another streamer. Except this one you don't hang from the roof at birthday parties. Vruden has super duper lag. There you go, Vruden. I've just added to your lag for you. Hotfix 2 will release while we're playing. Will it? I've got no clue, mate. I don't keep up with the flight sim news. I just fly. Yeah, I understand, GC Bounds. Trust me, in another couple of months you'll be like 7:30. Oh, it's early. It's easy. Tim has an Oz Flight Simmer mug. Okay, I'll make a coffee mug. You knew I was rich, Vruden. I wish I was rich, mate. I wouldn't be streaming on YouTube if I was... Actually, I probably would be. Let's be honest, I probably would be streaming on YouTube even if I was rich. Alright. Let's remove the parking brake. Which way is the wind going in and where am I, other than the airport? So the wind's coming directly down the runaway. So I'll continue going in the direction I'm facing. That's going to require me to get outside the aircraft for a sec. So I'm assuming okay. So we should be heading down over to there. I don't know if you guys can see the mouse on the screen, but that is supposedly the active runway based on wind, but I don't know if that's the actual active runway according to ATC. That's, you know, what do I know? Alright, let's put a little bit of power in and get moving. Take this guy out on the way through. I don't know what the Brazilian health service is like, but he's going to certainly need a trip there after that. 06 is the active. Okay, well I'm just going to what appears to be the active based on the wind direction and stuff. But that's because I'm not using the ATC. So I'm hoping I'm heading towards 06. Otherwise, nothing happened and nobody saw anything, basically. Will be my storyline. Friday or Monday for the hotfix. Isn't it Friday now? Or are we talking the following Friday, Shane? Hey, Stu, how you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing well. I can't even see the numbers for this runway. I probably pulled on too fast. It's not usually a problem being too fast, but anyway. Especially when it relates to pulling. Windsock is pointing to 06. Ah, this one, possible pushback to Monday. So I'm assuming I'm on 06, but I don't actually have any clue. Which I guess is, you know, useful when I'm the pilot. Which runway am I taking off on? Who cares? Alright, so I might obviously take off the track IR once we're up in the air, and I'll just use it when I need to, because otherwise I'm going to continuously look like I'm paranoid about what's on the right side of the aircraft. But seeing as I usually fly quite a bit slower than the rest of you, I'm just going to get a move on, and you guys will probably, no doubt, catch me and overtake me, which is perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. This probably wasn't the active runway in the end, but whatever. It's only a little crosswind, so... Plus the ATC within this sim is questionable. There goes Rudin in his pesky helicopter. Anyone who hasn't flown the H135 yet, I highly recommend it. It is really, really fantastic. Alright, we are up above 500. Let's throw in the automatic systems. Hey, that's cool. I don't actually have to move the camera for that. I can just move the head ever so slightly. And Ozflight Simmer says 19 viewers, 13 likes, double question mark, and then H135 question mark. There's a lot of question marking going on there, Shane. This is quite a different perspective. Being able to like quite cool, actually. We've got Mr. Kangaroo, Mr. Calling Pigeon. I can't read the other person's name, but I think it might be Icarus still on the ground, but they're all in their TBMs and stuff, so they will have no problems in catching us people in the GAs. Alright, time to take off the track IR and head outside for a better view. That is phenomenal for the purposes of taking off. Alright, let's reset the camera then. Reset position. Turn off the track IR for the moment. There we go. That's good. Now I just have to remember when it comes time to land to turn the track IR back on. But damn, this city of Belem or whatever looks good. And I was watching Dan Random's latest video. He's shown a few things that you can edit in the CFG files, and it will basically make your ground textures a lot clearer and a lot more vibrant. So I'm going to have a bit of a more look into that. I might actually speak to Dan himself and see what he says in relation to that. Yeah, the H135 is really good to fly, David, 100%. I love it. It is phenomenal for sightseeing. So, as well as adding cooking, expect to, I'm going to be adding some H135 sightseeing streams to this world journey as well. Especially when we visit photogrammetric cities. Mr. Kangaroo says, hi everyone. Mr. Kangaroo, hello to you. I hope you're doing well, sir. Bruden, me too. It's life-changing, mate. It is life-changing. I was having a bit of a play around with it earlier today, and just the takeoffs and the landings, having that peripheral vision to turn your head as if it's real life is just, it's, I can't explain it any other way than it's awesome. It really is. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope, if anyone's got anything exciting planned for the weekend, if you'd like to make the Victorians and the New South Wales people and the Queenslanders jealous, feel free to drop what you're up to on the weekend in your chat. I'm going to be here. Actually, that's a lie. I'm going to do my tax return, which doesn't really require me to be anywhere different from here. Yes, Shane, exciting. I know what, I know that yourself and myself are not going to be doing anything at all, but, you know, other people, those in other countries may have exciting weekends planned or whatever. Actually, I am going to be doing a little bit over the weekend. I've got to write up a list of ingredients and equipment for the first cook-along flight, which will be happening probably next week now, because my holiday got cancelled for obvious reasons. Wes has volunteer work tomorrow. Very nice, Wes. Very nice. Yeah, very nice, Brett. Awesome. That sounds like a decent plan for the weekend, mate. I might, I've got quite, now that I sit and think about it, I've got quite a lot to fit into my weekend, despite the fact that we're in lockdown. You tend to outsource the catering. Yeah, I wish I could outsource the catering, but no, Drew came up with a fantastic idea, and I made a pact in that stream that I would turn that into a potential thing. So can't really outsource the catering, can I? Unfortunately. But I will need to do a practice run of what I'm going to do, because just because I'm a chef doesn't mean I just know how to cook everything. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So yep, you're going to vlog it, Brett? Sounds awesome. I will keep an eye out for those vlogs. Yes, that's exactly right, Drew. Take a bow, mate. Take a bow. In fact, once we get to Asia, you can take a bao bun if you'd like. But fantastic idea, mate. Says me as I pour myself a little bit of Shiraz. What else do you do when you have nothing to really do? So, the first, let me just check where I put it, David Jacko, before I completely cock up the pronunciation of this. The first culinary flight will occur within Brazil. Now, originally I said in a couple of weeks. That was before I knew that I was going to be in lockdown for the next 7+ days. It will be feijoada or cojina, possibly both. I need to see how difficult and expensive it all comes out. If it's because they are the national dish and the national street food dish of Brazil, so they shouldn't be expensive. It's just more about time and all that. So I will know probably tomorrow the general timing and how long the flight has to be to allow it to occur and all that, and then I'll how do you cook and fly, Tim? My recommendation, mate, would be to have the stream on your phone or on a laptop or something in the kitchen. The videos of the cooking will be available separately at the end of the journeys as well for those who were not able to cook along during the flight. You guys will be able to source that on YouTube and do it within your own time. That's alright, Bruden, it's not a race. Yeah, or like what Brett says, autopilot and a burner nearby. I mean, hell, you know, if you've got a barbecue or one of those camp stoves or whatever, put that next to your computer desk. Like, whatever, basically, Tim, however you feel comfortable. But, how did you get 15 minutes behind in 10 minutes? Look, what you have, Vruden, is you have a special set of skills, obviously, mate, that just enable you to do things like that. So with the cook-along thing, I will have the video pre-recorded on my behalf. So not only will you guys be able to cook along and fly along whilst I'm flying, I will be here to answer any questions and provide any guidance, and I can stop the cooking video at any time and people can ask questions and stuff like that. So there's going to be absolutely no expectation that you must get everything done within a certain period of time. Drew says, put the ingredients and recipe in the stream description. You will get views and clicks from people searching for chicken. That's a very good idea there, Drew. Very good idea. Have I got a hot tub? No. I do not. Fozzie says he'll be my sous chef. He'll be my sous chef. No. Sous chef. That would be a pleasure, Fozzie. It's called a DeLorean. That's exactly right, Sean. It is a DeLorean. Gruden, I always thought you were special, mate. Bathtub works. I don't have one of those either, mate. I have a shower. And I'm not streaming and cooking from the shower. Because I don't know if you've ever seen what happens when you mix electricity and water, but yeah. Will I do a fried rice episode? Hiya! Fuyo! We'll open up a flying restaurant. We can, yeah, Vozzy will open up a flying restaurant and we'll serve wings. Fried rice for Uncle Roger to judge. Hey, I'd be more than happy to upload a fried rice video to YouTube. Bruden, I just read your comment. Hi, welcome to Bryce's shower stream and cooking the spark are special effects. Don't worry. What? Cooking the spark? Fozzie makes a lot of fried rice at work. Fozzie, I feel like we need to have a just some Aussie Gamer chef cook-off on fried rice. Yourself, myself. I mean, David Jacko's been a chef, so he's getting himself into it. Wes has been working in the kitchen, so I feel like Wes should join that. And Mr. GC Bounds as well, the dishy, should probably get in on that. All the people with the commercial kitchen experience should make fried rice. I don't know how we'll judge it because we're all in different parts of the world, but that's a problem for future Bryce to deal with. Oh, don't you worry, Drew. The moment we go to France or Belgium, that area, I'm making a croque monsieur. Because I guarantee you Shane still hasn't done it. Just some Aussie cooking pilot? No, I already have a cooking channel on YouTube. It just has no content on it. It's just waiting for me to basically get the balls to ask somebody to film me cooking and upload it. And every time that I organise with my sister for her to come and film the cooking process, we go into lockdown. But I already have a cooking channel called Just Some Aussie Chef. I know, so original. How the hell did I come up with that name? And I'm gonna do a particular show on that channel called the Only Pans Cooking Show, where I literally cook dishes that require just a pan. Yeah, there you go, Brett. That's exactly right. Set up multiple cameras in the kitchen. Hey Fozzie, are you paying? Because if you're gonna pay and send me the cameras, mate, I'll do that. But yeah, I know how good is it, Bruden? It's amazing, Amazoning. Icarus, mate, I am down to try and make anything. It just comes down to certain things I'm going to need to practice once or twice before I film them. Ah, chicken piccata, yeah. Nice. Very nice. I don't know, should I have a signature dish, but it's quite expensive to produce, so I don't know if I'll do that quite yet. Try doing a haggis. The only problem I can see with that stew is getting the ingredients for the haggis. Spam carbonara. Bruden, I'm like 15% Northern Italian in my DNA. Do not insult me like that. Spam carbonara. I'll give for the spam carbonara. Pafancule, you know? Bastardo. Yeah, one camera. Look, Fozzie, I do have access to a couple of cameras. So I just sort of do what I can. Oh, the signature dish is a chili crab bisque with ginger and chili and crab meat wontons, but it requires about 6 or 8 blue swimmer crabs, so it's like $70 just in seafood to make the damn thing. Not to mention that I have to fry the crabs off, break them up, pull out all the meat to put into the wontons, and then I have to hand do the wontons. It takes a good 12 hours to do, basically from the minute I, get into the kitchen. So it's definitely on the cards, but maybe not as the first thing, because I don't really feel like spending nearly $100 to cook for a YouTube video, at least at this point. Bubba Von Braun's partner loves croque madame. Yep, they're pretty good. There is a law about haggis in Victoria. It's outlawed. Legit? It's fantastic, Fozzie, but I just don't get to make it as much as I would like. Because of the sheer cost and the sheer time that it takes. I guess I could say that my go-to signature dish, as in the one that I wouldn't list as my signature dish, but the one that I would also list as my signature dish because it's the one I can actually afford to make, is a lasagna. I make a phenomenal lasagna where I use beef short rib and things like that, and basically slow cook it and smoke it for over the space of 24 hours. And the difference between that and the bisque, of course, is I can put that in the slow cooker and forget about it. I don't have to monitor it or be picking crab meats and stuff like that. And same when I put it in the smoker. The smoker sits out those back doors, and I just chill here, and then I bring it in. Yeah. Got another wine for you to try here, David Jacko. You love my F1 driving skills? I don't know how many times I ran off the track or ran into something in that race. Oh, slight simmer. Anyone else hungry? Sorry, Shane. I promise to put you out of your misery, Shane. This stream has motivated me to put Shane out of his misery, and I will start actually putting content on that cooking channel. I don't know if that's clear for you, David. Probably isn't. I don't know. It's B Minor Wine Proprietary Limited from Healesville in Victoria, and it's a Shiraz. But it is one of the, as you would, I'm assuming you're a bit of a wine man, David, as you would know, Shiraz, the tannins in it sometimes can just suck the moisture out of your mouth. This Shiraz doesn't happen. There is no moisture sucking tannins. Sean says, sorry, do we have a lot of touch and goes, or are we flying to the last point in the flight plan? Sean, mate, that is your call. I always deliberately put a few airports within these flight plans for those who want to have some touch and goes, but you don't have to. Champagne poached lobster would be delicious. Again, Bubba, if you're paying, I'll happily do champagne poached lobster. But that shit's expensive. Fozzie says he'll watch that channel. Fozzie, one day when the pandemic's over, we'll do a cook together. Maybe we can figure out a way to do a cook across like a Zoom call or something. I don't know. We'll speak more about that in Discord though, mate. Drew says, is Curtis Stone a TV presence in Australia the way he has been in the US? Drew, yes. Curtis Stone is the ambassador of Coles supermarkets here in Australia, which is one of the two big supermarket chains. And he's all about family recipes and feeding the family on a budget. He's almost taken a Jamie Oliver style approach, but he's not an idiot like Jamie Oliver is when it comes to, you know, adding stupid things to food that just wouldn't ever go in that particular dish. I understand why Jamie Oliver does what he does. He sort of caters to a group of people who probably feel like they couldn't cook a particular dish, and now after watching him they can. But obviously he doesn't cater to people like myself or whatever. Yeah, that's a good call, Bubba. That's a good call. Expect a visit from Gordon Ramsay? Me? I'd love a visit from Gordon Ramsay. I think he's an absolutely phenomenal chef. He's a phenomenal bloke with a huge heart, and the way he is portrayed on TV, as someone who personally knows people who have worked for Gordon Ramsay, he is nothing like the way he is portrayed on TV. Nothing. And I think the biggest thing for the reason that people think Ramsay is such an aggressive chef is because of shows like Kitchen Nightmares and Hell's Kitchen. You know, he's walking into these full-blown restaurants that have been opened and can't understand why they're not succeeding, and they are trashed from the bottom to the top. And, you know, even myself as a chef, if I was to walk into a place like that, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's the same with Hell's Kitchen. The people who apply for Hell's Kitchen are executive chefs, sous chefs, and head chefs. And these people struggle to cook a piece of salmon under pressure, or, you know, a nice piece of beef Wellington. These are people who are in charge of running hotels. No wonder Ramsay is getting so frustrated with them. These are people who, according to their job title, are at the top of their game, and they can't even do the basics. That would make me go friggin' insane as well. Nigel Slater's cookbooks. Don't even know who Nigel Slater is. Is that a bad thing? With the Chinese buying all the lobsters, it's an awesome time to enjoy them. Yeah, absolutely. Are they still super like stupid expensive, Bubba, or have they come down in price a bit? South Park did Jamie Oliver. It was awesome. I think I remember that. Yeah, Ramsey is 100% a perfectionist. He demands the best from the best, but if you are not parading around as the best, he doesn't demand perfection. He just wants your best. Rick Stein, love Rick Stein. Yeah, Kitchen Nightmares was a great show. Yeah, especially the original UK version. That's exactly right, Drew. Bubba's just flexing in the chat. Actually, to be honest, Bubba, that's not too bad of a price, really, for a 2.5 kilo one. Sounds expensive, and then you realise just how big a 2.5 kilo lobster is, and you know. Clive Hawkins says he wants a crocodile snake. A crocodile snake. He wants a crocodile snake. A crocodile steak, and to make it snappy. But Clive, if you'd like a crocodile steak, our mate Leonard Rapier, Wes, he would probably know the best place to get crocodile steak. Yeah, that's exactly right, Bubba. They used to be $120 plus per kilo for a lobster. So to get 2.5 kilos for 129 is Keith Floyd back in the day. Nothing like drinking lots of wine whilst you cook. You mean people don't drink wine whilst they cook? Yeah, but Drew, that's the main place to get lobsters from. See what I did there? This the scenery here across Brazil is quite phenomenal. Such greenery and rainforest mixed with farmland, and very, very spectacular country to fly over. And I cannot wait to see the land transform and change and morph as we go down south. And then when we come back into Brazil at a later point, as we're coming back up South America, we're going to be going through the more barren parts of Brazil. It's, yeah. I'm quite a big fan of crocodile. It's the taste of chicken with the texture of a fatty white fish. And we've also got Marin from WA, Bubba. Marin is... First time I ever had Marin was at Attica in Melbourne, and holy shit. That was some good stuff with smoked butter and all that. Hello to whoever's flying past me. I just can't see your nameplates right now, but... Yeah, me too, Bubba. I've made doubly sure that we spend quite a bit of time over the Atacama Desert. For that reason. I can't wait, like, honestly, my first thing that I really can't wait for is, other than obviously Rio de Janeiro, because it's a photogrammetric city with monuments and bits and pieces and all that, is South Argentina and the Falkland Islands and the southern part of Chile there and all that. With Ushuaia or whatever it is. That should be absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, buffalo's quite good. Camel is quite good, especially as a burger. Emu is fantastic as well, especially in jerky form. Gowan, how you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good evening to you too. I hope you're doing well, mate. Drew, you're making myself and everybody else hungry. And I already made everybody hungry, so now you're just like rubbing salt into the wound, and it's a very open, deep wound. Fozzie, I agree with you, mate, and honestly, at this point, I may as well say we can't leave any food out. All foods, when they're prepared correctly, are good. Even if they don't suit your particular taste or taste buds, to those who have grown up in those areas, they are good. I agree, Gowan. Venison is one of the best tasting red meats. Really is. Prawns are delicious, 100%. David, I'd be very concerned if you'd lost the massive love for good food and wine. Once you're a chef, even once you leave the kitchen, you always have that attraction to good food. Venison, yeah, it is very lean, takes skill to cook perfectly. So is kangaroo though, Drew. Extremely lean as well, but when prepared and cooked perfectly, it is phenomenal. And it's extremely high in iron. It's very, very good for you. Not sure about gluten-free vegan food though. Now, Glenn, I'll tell you right now, there's some phenomenal vegan and gluten-free food out there. My mum went vegan because her body just wasn't processing dairy and meat and all that properly anymore as she got older. And some of the stuff that she churns out, I just go, holy shit, this is vegan, or, you know, this is gluten-free vegan food. It's just phenomenal. Yeah, that's exactly right, Sean. You do need to make sure you cook the venison correctly. Ruden says, man, I was in Sydney, ordered a kangaroo steak at a French restaurant. It was the best steak I ever had. Exactly. That is exactly right, Gruden. Is kangaroo as common as cow in Australia? No. However, you can buy kangaroo from any supermarket and almost any butcher. Shane says the Drop Bear BLT is the best thing. Shane, I honestly haven't had the Drop Bear BLT. You'll have to do a cooking demonstration of it, mate, for us. You can pop it in the Discord. We'd be very keen to learn about the Drop Bear BLT. You sound like you're an expert on that one, mate. Are you talking about kangaroo there, Glenn? Because kangaroo can have a very strong flavour, especially certain cuts of the kangaroo. The Drop Bear needs to be smoked just right. Bubba, sounds like you and Shane can team up together and do some smoked Drop Bear BLTs. That's very true, Tim, with the UK-Oz trade agreement. Yeah, fair enough, Glenn, fair enough. That's a good thing though, mate. Like, no wastage if you do that, so that's good, bro. This river is very cool, very much so, Gruden. Need a tourist as bait. Where are you going to find one of them these days? Just go check out Hotel Quarantine, mate. Look for like a movie star or a singer or somebody like that, because they're allowed in. Yeah, it's a good good lesson to learn, Garland. Very much. Are we landing here? Are we landing where? Up at Salinopolis. As I said before to Sean, Bruder, you are more than welcome to land wherever you like. That's why I put airports within these flight plans. I'm not going to land here, but you are more than welcome to. Shane says, I have a question about bacon. Male bacon stinks, yeah? Shane, I'm not sure where you're going with this. Yeah, exactly, Drew. I didn't realise that you had, that bacon had genders either. I'm concerned if I ever see transgender bacon on the supermarket shelves. So Valley makes the best bacon. It's so slang for like pig or boar or something. Oh, so is the female pig. Okay. Yeah. mean, Shane, I'll be honest with you, I'm learning just now about the fact that So Valley makes the best bacon. Because most of my bacon experience is Kaiser bacon. Or like pancetta or guanciale. Those are the kind of bacons I would go for, not just the basic stuff from in the shops. So, and most restaurants I worked at as well, a similar scenario. They would use Kaiser or guanciale or pancetta. Yeah. Who says that Gordon Ramsay pressed value of pork featured on the F Word show in 2008? Find it on YouTube, worth it. I like the F Word, Drew. I especially like James May versus Gordon Ramsay fish pie. Black Evo, g'day everyone, still in LA but jumping on the jet in about 2 hours. Hey Black Evo, not that it matters for you mate, but you're coming from LA back into lockdown, so everyone's now in the same scenario that you're usually in. I'm going to be the new YouTube chef sensation? Wouldn't be so sure about that, Tim. Well, there you go. David Jacko knows more about bacon than I do. Garwin. No one wants to be in LA on purpose. Clive says, it took me 12 hours to download the 5th update. Why are the buttons in blue and hard to use? I want my old Sims back. Clive, you can set your controls to legacy in accessibility, I think, which brings it back to the way it was. Why are people smelling bacon like that? Look, this is a good question, Fozzie. I don't tend to go shove my nose in bacon, but obviously I'm, you know, 1 in a million. Obviously it's the in thing. Yes, the day Captain Slow beat Gordon Ramsay with his fish pie, whilst he polished off like 3 bottles of wine or something insane. Not a problem, Sean. All good, mate. I'll we'll chat to you when you get back, good sir. And I now, like James May now has a pub. I can't wait to be able to go to England and try it. You have to change back to Legacy every time you load up, Shane. Oh, I haven't had that problem. I changed to Legacy and it just all worked. You smell all your food before you cook it? Yeah. That's a good, that's not necessarily, sorry, let me rephrase, that's not necessarily a bad policy to adapt, Garland, because you know when something doesn't smell right. A pub for geeks. That's fine, I qualify. I'm a geek. Oh, Black Evo, that's quite a good point you make there, actually. Quite a good point. But the question, like, how often does Shane load it up on Xbox? By the way, Fozzie, I know you've probably already slaughtered this, but did you get your Washington State stuff sorted in Steam. I think I may have already asked yourself or somebody else about this, but it just came to my mind. Hey, Dre the Gamer, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing well. It's lovely to have you on board, good sir. You're all sorted out, Fozzie? Fantastic. I look forward to you being able to drive with us within ATS now, Fozzie. I know you're only going to be limited to California and Nevada and Washington, I believe. Possibly. But that's okay. We can, outside of streaming, we can do some driving together, mate, and get your levels up. And you'll then we just have to wait for Steam to have a American Truck Sim add-on sale, and you can usually pick up all the add-ons for like $30 total. Tim says, the Royal Oak in Swallowcliff near Salisbury, Wiltshire is not that far from me. We'll pay a visit and report back. That would be absolutely awesome, Tim. I would be very, very genuinely interested to know. Oh, there you go. California, Nevada, and Arizona is free. That's awesome. I wasn't aware of that, Brett. There you go. Dre says, Bryce, one thing I noticed is that you get more concurrent viewers than me or Brett, but when your stream ends, you only have like 40 views. Do you know why that might be? Dre, I would say that has to do with subs. So, you know, Brett's got 1.7k, you've got nearly 3k subs. So by definition, YouTube pushes your channels to more people. I've got 137 subs. So with only 137 subs, until I achieve that 4,000 hours within 12 months of watch time, YouTube won't really notice the channel as such. Whereas you guys have already passed the 1,000 subs mark, so YouTube automatically pushes your channels. So that's why you guys would get more views outside of our streams. Like I average only about 35 to 50 playbacks per hour of streaming because of that. Yeah, no, I understand that. I think I might have answered Dre's question, should I say? Let me know if I did, Dre, or if you, or if I completely missed the point of what you were asking. Drew, you are a legend. You are an absolute legend, Drew. Thank you so much, bro. Means a lot, mate. Means a lot, especially with them, as a lot of the guys who watched the Truck Sim, the Euro Truck Sim stream last night. I was in a bit of a down mood when I started that Truck Sim due to the news of lockdown number 6. So that means a lot, mate. Oh, Drew, you're a friggin' legend. You're an absolute legend, mate. Not only are you giving me ideas to grow my channel, then you're donating the money that makes producing those videos possible. Legend. No worries, Dre. All good, mate. As for the, because Brett says that you were talking about how I have more while watching while the stream is running. I owe a lot of help to Brett and to Ozflight Simmer and to Shoney Gaming for the fact that I have a lot of viewers for where I'm at in terms of subscribers. Yeah, Glenn, I understand lockdowns are good for streamers, but for me it's just more like a game. I'm at home and okay, I can stream and I can make videos and I can do all that stuff, but I can't go and see my parents or see my sister or, you know, because they're outside the 5-kilometer radius. That's the part that always gets to me because, you know, I'm just sort of like, oh, you know. And it also gets to me a little bit right now at the moment, Glenn, because I took time off of work to have some time off and go out to some restaurants and hang out with the missus, and I had a holiday booked for next week. So all of those, you know, and I had a couple of lunches with some mates in Melbourne booked that I hadn't seen for probably 12 months because of lockdowns and the pandemic and all that. And all of that was cancelled again. That's why I was in a bit of a, you know. Hey, Willie Canuck, mate, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you are doing well, Willie. Tim Brown says, can you set up YouTube membership for your channel? Unfortunately, I cannot set up YouTube membership until I have 10,000 subscribers. Tim? And not a problem on that, Drew. Working right to the bitter end today, unfortunately. 2 hours away from freedom. Sorry, not 10,000 subs. 1,000 subs. That's my bad, Tim. I meant 1,000. That's a shame, Willie. Gotta hate those days when you just have to go, 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 go. Yeah, no. Yeah, thanks for picking me up on that one, Brett. Much appreciated there, bro. All right, let's have a look. Can we change the scenery view? Wow, I've got so many people flying along. Holy shit. All of you. Legends, absolute legends. Yeah, there you go, Kangaroo. Exactly, mate. It's really, really frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, me too. I was meant to go for a beach getaway down in the Gippsland Lakes area. We had a beach house, literally on the beach, and that's really quite important to my missus because her happy place is the beach, and we were planning on dog walking on the beach and all that sort of stuff. So it was quite yeah. Oh, Garland's had another message deleted by the Google moderator team. What did you say now, Garland? Bloody hell. Hey, Leonard Rapier, thank you so much. You're a legend, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys make my nights so much better when I do these streams. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired, and then I'm like, no, you know what? Because doing these streams just elevates my mood tenfold. He said the dreaded D word. Yeah, he used the Discord word again. How dare you, Garland? David Jacko loves Discord. There you go, Bruden. That's good stuff, mate. That's good stuff, bro. We all enjoy watching him. Thank you very much for the kind words there, Fozzie. Yeah, Ozflight Simmer knows exactly what I'm talking about. Usually I find on those nights when I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I can do a stream, usually half a glass of wine or, you know, a beer or a shot of gin or something. I'm just like, okay, we good now. I know you probably shouldn't be using alcohol to do stuff like that, but you know what? Fuck it. Nothing like soaring with eagles to rise above the unvaccinated turkeys. Gobble, gobble, Bubba, gobble, gobble. Much appreciated, Wes. You're a legend in yourself, and I cannot wait to see what you get up to on Sunday with your Heart of Australia flight. I'll try and join you for a couple of the legs. I'm meant to be spending the day with the other half, and then I'm obviously streaming that evening, but I will try to join you for a couple of legs, bro. Yeah, it's especially exhausting right now because I'm going to bed, as Brett said, at 2 a.m. and then Dog is, you know, putting her paw on my face at like 6:30 in the morning. Like, Dad, I need to pee. It's just like, oh my God, I've been asleep for 4 hours. Can you off? Had to give up the booze, nearly killed me once too often. Look, I'm not a big drinker, etc., but just occasionally I'll be like, you know what, I just need like a half glass of wine or a shot of gin or whatever, you know, just to elevate the mood and things like that. But, you know, I'm the kind of person who'll, like, I use the Good Pair Days wine subscription. I get 3 bottles of wine every 3 months, and quite usually when I get my next delivery of wine, I still have 1 or 1.5 bottles left from the previous delivery. I just don't drink that much. I might have 1 drink a fortnight kind of thing. Yep, that's fair enough, Willie. If I was on the radio, it'd be probably different kind of thing. Wes says, Oh, sorry. Oz Flight Simmer says, if I sniffed a beer, I'd be anyone's, even yours, Bryce. Shame. We're in lockdown, you know? Wes says, we have Coffin Bay, Uluru, Litchfield, Bungle Bungle, Springers Rages, Lake Air, and some true bush strips. Yeah, it sounds good, with a rapier. It almost sounds like, oh, what's it called? Where is my phone? There. 2 seconds, I just need to double check the name on that one. Where are we? It sounds like Trip in a Van, the Road Trip Australia series on YouTube, Wes. You sound like you're going to similar destinations. And I was watching that earlier today going, damn, I really could build like a touring four-wheel drive right now and just go driving. I'd love that shit. So that sounds like a really cool route that you've got going there, Wes. Going. Get loaded off sanitizer wipes. Yeah, okay. So it's interesting how people use various things for different things. Bruden says he drinks enough for the both of us. Fair enough. I know where to send my wine subscriptions and all that if I'm a bit backlogged. Hey, Alf's Aviation, how you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well, staying safe, etc. Alright, let's have a bit of a scenery change again here. Oh, there's not really much of a scenery change, is there? We'll just go from a different angle then. What has 85% ethanol? Baileys and coffee? Yum. Yeah, that would be quite good. Baileys is incredibly cheap in Australia as well. I feel like it's dangerously cheap. It's like $15 for a bottle. Oh, Willie, it's nearly over, mate. It's nearly over. I'm not sure, Clyde. It's not downloading in your content manager within the sim. People keep giving you scotch, Glenn, even though you gave up drinking years ago. But you see, Glenn, in another 12 or more years, you'll be able to probably sell those bottles as, you know, bottle-aged scotches. And to the right people, they'll probably pay decent money for those. Wes, I don't want to kill your party there, mate, but we've already tried to land on Uluru a while ago. It's rough. It's very rough. So I wish you the best of luck, mate. If you can pull that off, brilliant. All the distilleries in Scotland offset quite a bit of their production to sanitising components and gin. Lots of freaking gin. Yeah, so a lot of the alcohol producers and spirit producers here in Australia did the same thing last year, Willie. Yeah, as Bubba just said, like Four Pillars, which is probably Australia's most well-known gin distillery, they started producing sanitizer basically the moment that Victoria went into lockdown. I really should go buy myself a new bottle of gin and some tonic water. I haven't had a gin and tonic in probably 6 months. It's my favourite, that or using it to make a Negroni is probably my favourite spirit-based drink. But yeah, we've been streaming for an hour and 22 minutes, and I feel like what we've spoken about so far is food and alcohol. It's almost like a dream. Even put the proper approach into Darwin over the water. Yeah, nice. That's good. And Wes, I know that I'm pretty sure, mate, you're going to put the link to your GoFundMe in the description. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to word you all up that Wes, I'm going to pop his GoFundMe link in the Discord at the end of the stream. Basically, to get all his issues sorted out from the car accident and all that he was talking about in the mental health stream. If he's to do it with the public hospital system, he could be waiting up to 7 years, whereas to do it privately, he can do it ASAP, but he has to raise 20 to 25 grand. So he's made a GoFundMe to help him get some of those funds together. So I'll pop that in the Discord, and his Sunday stream is also going to have that link in there. If you've got anything that you can help him out with, please, you know, even $5, anything helps. How dare you mention the D word, Brett? Google, it's official, Google does not like the D. Oh well. Alright, well, whilst we fly over this fantastic scenery, I might take a quick 5-minute leg stretch, and I'll be back. Oh, I'll let you know how fast I'm going first, Fozzie. I am doing 144 knots true airspeed. Alright, be back soon, ladies and gentlemen. Back soon. Alright, we are back with you. Who's just depart? Oh, Black Evo is off to fly home. Safe travels there, Black Evo, mate. Look after yourself, and we'll hopefully see you in the streams in a day or so, mate. So what did everyone get up to for the couple of minutes that I was away? Ooh, nice little river snaking its way through the countryside there. Blowing kisses at the dog because she just looked at me. I must say it's quite nice to have the dog during these lockdown times. It's you know, we're only allowed to exercise for 2 hours a day, so I just walk her for 2 hours a day. She probably thinks all her Christmases have come at once because I'm home. Bruden says that he's got to go because something big is happening here. No worries, Bruden, mate. I hope everything's all good, bro. Take care, mate. Look after yourself. Don't do anyone I wouldn't do. And I will see you around. Fozzie's in the 737 at flaps 25% the whole way. That's an interesting way of doing the flight, Fozzie. Very interesting way of going about it, mate. But I mean, hey, whatever works for you. Not a problem, Vruden. All good, mate. I'm sure you'll, whenever you've got the time and whether or not you want to, I'm sure you'll let us know at a later time. Otherwise, all good, bro. Just make sure you look after yourself, eh? Brett is shopping eBay for his man cave. He's going to order another roll of this 3D carbon fibre vinyl film diagonal roll sheet. Okay, what are we going to do with the 3D carbon fibre final? Yeah, the 3D carbon fibre final. I'll just roll with the punches on that one. I'm not even going to bother correcting myself. Speaking of buying things, Brett, I need to go on a bit of a shopping spree. Buy myself steering wheel. I keep putting my SSD and RAM in the cart and filling in all my details and, you know, etc, etc. And I put in my card details and I'm ready to press buy, and then I chicken out, and I don't know why. I think it's because my brain keeps telling me, do you really need to spend this money right now? And the answer is, sort of. And I reckon that's probably the reason I'm chickening out. And I already, at one point, I did actually place the order a couple of weeks ago, and then I cancelled it. Where are you getting your wheel from? To be honest, David, I'm not 100% sure, mate. I just know I need to get myself a wheel. If I do it a few more times, it will be Black Friday sales. Oh, okay, that's interesting, actually. I might just wait for that. Because usually around Black Friday, we also have Click Frenzy. So maybe I'll just stop playing the game of almost, and I'll just wait for the sales and then just go and do it. Brett's going to be running multiple cameras. Oh, Brett, that's going to be good for your OnlyFans, mate. For deals? What, on your OnlyFans or for wheels and stuff? A G920 for $295 plus shipping at Cashies. You see, the thing is, Wes, I can, for about $360, I can order a brand new G920 from Amazon. So is it really worth the $70 saving for a second hand? I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm already, sorry Brett, I'm being a bit of a smart ass, so no. No, I'm already keeping an eye on Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree for steering wheels and stuff. But a lot of people, second-hand, are still expecting their, 5-6-year-old steering wheels to fetch like $270. And I'm like, for an extra $100, I can buy a brand new one. What are you, like, yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, I probably will just end up buying one brand new. It's just a case of where from and whether, and it'll probably be during the Black Friday or Click Frenzy sales. Because clearly right now my brain is wired to be like, you don't need that, don't hit that buy now button, come on, be responsible. And as much as I hate it, I do have to try and be a responsible adult. Yeah, going 100%. And that's the other thing. I don't know if anybody saw my couple of posts in Discord in the various categories and all that before I came into the sim, but I've got my eye on a few cars right now that I would like to add to my automotive inventory over the next 12 months, and like that's they cost money that I will obviously be spending on like steering wheels and hardware and stuff, and my brain sort of goes, I want this, but I also want those. And it's always a balancing act within my anxiety-rich, probably slightly ADHD or Asperger's, let's be honest, brain. I mean, I don't have a diagnosis as such of any of those things, but with the scatterbrain that I have and the fact that I like things to be in a certain order and at certain times and everything laid out in front of me, and I know when something's happening and it's always got to be organised down to the nth degree, and like when I'm in loud places for long periods of time, all I want to do is just run and hide or leave that area. It makes me think that I probably should just go and get that looked at. Yeah, it could just be OCD. Could just be OCD. But you see, like, it's not on everything. I don't know. And it has always interested me, and now it's interested me even more to potentially just go and potentially get some answers, because my other half is ADHD, and she exhibits the same sort of, you know, thought processes and stuff when it relates to the same sort of stuff. But she's also got OCD. She's got ADHD and OCD, so... And as you guys have probably noticed on the streams, I'm always doing something with the hands. I can't sit still. Yeah, basically. I am plain nuts. That's exactly right. There's no salted nuts here. No sweet chili and honey. Sorry, sweet chili and maple syrup or whatever they are that they have in the shops now. Just plain nuts. You're all a bit mad. Yep. That's why I get along so well with all of you, I guess, and vice versa. Wow, who just went for a flyby? I was about to say who went for flied by me, but you know, that wasn't English. So... Don't be sorry about that, Stu. I just didn't see you coming. I wish I did. Yeah, same Wes. I hate change, which is probably why every time lockdowns are announced, I go into such a because it's such a change in life. You know, I don't have my routine of go to the gym, play badminton, etc., etc. Garwin is one step away from being Uncle Ted. That's like what I said earlier today in Discord, Garwin, how I would like to have like an escape in the woods as well. Because as much as I love this whole streaming and content creation thing and all that, and I would love to turn this into my I've sort of decided over the last couple of weeks of doing this almost full time that I would like to turn this into a full-time thing in my future, whether that's 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now. I also really enjoy just being able to go somewhere where there's no phone coverage, no internet, and just for 2 or 3 days just... Yeah, that's exactly right, Tim. We are all somewhere on the autism spectrum. Very true. Catch you later, Clive, mate. Look after yourself, bro. I understand the whole thing with the dog needs to be made a fuss of. Yeah, like the Queen song, I'm going slightly mad. Exactly. They do say that Asperger's / autistic people are overrepresented in IT and gaming. Yeah, I can sort of understand why that would be a thing, because it's almost an escape. Also very true, both Garwin and Bubba. Both very true. And yeah, Wes, 100%. This song's got me nodding the head, I must say. I'm quite impressed with the vocalist's vocal range. I feel like I'm sort of in the middle of the pack right now. Hey, me too, Brett. Not so much the color coordinated, but categorized. Same with most of the things in my life, actually, now that I think about it. I like to categorize and plan them all. John says, as people, we all are just a bit weird. I can't stand lots of people. I hate cities, yet I am home with 50k people at the racetrack. You know what, Garland? I fully get it. For 25 years, I lived in the suburbs of Melbourne in Australia. So city life, I would be in the city, you know, for work, almost daily. I'd be on public transport, etc, etc, etc. I moved out, no, more than 25 years. I moved out to regional in January 2020. And I feel a lot more human ever since I did that. Probably because all my senses are not just like... But at the same time, Garland, I'm completely at home when I'm in a kitchen with 20 other chefs and we've got 600 people in the dining room. Doesn't affect me. Bubba says, I'm completely normal. It's the rest of the world that is dog. Whatever helps you sleep at night, Bubba. And yes, Wes, 100% you are right about the people should not be judged or treated negatively because of the way they are genetically. Absolutely. Glenn. I like that. She jokes that it's CDO because that's OCD arranged in the proper alphabetical order. Oh, that's me too, Glenn. I'm always late for everything except for my job. Whenever I'm work, I'm always like half an hour early to my shift. But for everything else in my life, I am like always 10 or 15 minutes late. Always. But I'll make sure to use that joke with the missus, Glenn, when she mentions the OCD. I'll be like, don't you mean the CDO? I also like to analyse things in case that wasn't obvious, like the comment I made just before about the fact that with that song, the thing that really impressed me was the singer's vocal range. Like, I'm what you'd call fashionably late going. Oh, if I'm going to work, Wes, I freak out if I'm running late. Tad early for everything. Yeah, it's interesting to see how people operate in the world. Yeah, Shane just... I'm not even sure Shane runs on the same time zone as the rest of the world. He's got his own time zone. Probably does, Darwin. And it's interesting, isn't it, how you were saying that you've been a PC gamer or PC or somebody who who plays games for a long period of time, and you really enjoy cars, and all that sort of stuff. I tend to find that people who are, got something going on up there are always interested in those things that allow them to use their hands and continuously think critically, and they're always like, oh, what can I do next? How can I do this? What can I fill in my time there with? What can I do there? Etc., etc. CEOs like that. Now, it's interesting as well that like people like Elon Musk and all that, Richard Branson, etc. They're dyslexic, Asperger's, etc. It usually, a lot of the people who suffer from those issues are usually extremely successful in life. Now, of course, there's there's exceptions to that rule, and vice versa. There's exceptions to the rule as well, where there's some really successful people who but there seems to be an over-representation of people with ADHD and OCD and Asperger's and autism and all those sorts of things who are very successful in life. Possibly, yeah, possibly. Osflightsimer says, when I was younger, I was early. Now that I'm older, I don't give a crap. Shane, are you mid-40s or mid-70s, bro? Because you're sounding like one of those bitter old men who's like, screw you kids, I'll get there when I'm good and ready. Yeah, they just don't take people saying they can't do it, they just do it. Exactly. Oh yeah, sorry Shane, you're 117, my bad. Yeah, I forgot about that, mate. Now, somebody asked me before how my fuel is. About 50%. Yeah, Ozflightsimer is definitely a mid-dinosaur. You've worked your bus off for other people. Beep, beep, and as an end result, you are just another number. That's exactly right, Shane, and that's exactly part of the reason why I left working for other people, and my thought process was to study and do content creation and possibly buy a food truck or a coffee van, because I'm sick of working for other people and being just another number. And I've always been entrepreneurial in my thought process, so I figured it was a good opportunity to give it a go. Ozflightsimer sat behind Jesus in the first grade. Glenn says, I saw an interview with a B-29 pilot and he was asked how they managed to fly such a difficult plane with so little training, and his answer was, no one told us it was meant to be hard. Yeah, exactly. Just another brick in the wall. We don't need no education. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, Bubba, I am quite jealous of your job. Can't be a Bryce stream without one of us giving Shane banter. That is very true. Shane cops it in his streams, he cops it in my streams, he cops it in Brett's streams. Shane just cops it from all angles. It's almost like stream bukkake. I'm only M rated, am I, Wes? I would have said I'm R rated. And anyway. Oh, he does give as good as he gets. Absolutely he does. And the fact of the matter is, Shane knows as well as everybody else does. If any of us are ever in need of a conversation, who to go to? 100%. Like, as much banter as we give to Shane, I reckon, well, I know for a fact that at least 4 or 5 of us contacted him when Queensland went into lockdown and just made sure he was all good. So, yes, banter is what we are calling it nowadays. Oh yeah, Shane's fuel box fetish. Well, I guess, you know, it's a type of box, Bubba, so, you know, he's attracted to it. Shane gives it great, just sly and slick about it by the time you realise that it's too late, and then you're pregnant. Stay in my ear, earbud. There we go. I mean, look, Shane looks good for his age, 117. I'll give the bloke credit where credit's due. What are you going to tell the wife? Science experiment. Have I tried staples? They will keep the earbud in. Yeah, I didn't really feel like piercing my ears. Going. Maybe you were abducted by aliens, Shane. Plastic surgery works well. Bloody hell. And now it's a roast of Shane. We could almost call... Yes, you did, Shane. You actually did a really good job of roasting him in that chat. Quite a few of us were medium rare by the time you were done. Now, well, honestly, Bubba, is there much difference between a Melburnian and an alien love child at this point? Shane, I would recommend not spit roasting your audience. That's That requires some consent and various other things. I mean, I don't know why people are so obsessed with spit roast anyway. Or, like, they must have really hot spit or something, because whenever I spit on my meat, it's usually going to be used for something else. Yep, and I slid down it just a little bit faster there, Shane. I made sure it was nicely lubricated. The world is flat. Okay. Gowan says, and oh, by the way, not sure what you Aussies are up to, but drag race down under has nothing to do with race cars whatsoever. I'm really confused there. I don't know which direction I should be going in. Red Blaze says, oh yay, watching this in the man cave where the wife does not hear the tone of conversation. It's, what are you talking about, Brett? It's G rated. Oh, is that really the case, Wes? I didn't realise that the world spun underneath me like a treadmill. That's cool. Oh, Gowan, yeah, he might be referring to Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. You know, Gowan, our culture here is more about burnouts than drag racing. But I'm pretty sure you already know that, Gowan. I'm pretty sure you know that us Aussies are burnout fanatics. In fact, once COVID is over, if you haven't already, you should go to Summer Nats. Hey, Zach's Gaming Lab, mate. How are you going, mate? It's been a while. I hope you are doing well, mate. You just did a stream? Oh, very nice. What did you stream, Zach? Yeah, as in car burnouts, Stu. I'm a hardcore streamer. You want to go to the Bathurst 1000? Yep. I recommend, if you're going to come and do race-related things here in Australia, I recommend the Bathurst 1000 and Summernats. I don't know if that's something that you're even into going, or whether you're just more of a racing man. Le Mans is at the end of the month. Yeah, that's a long car race. Yep, Glenn, unfortunately that's the result of emissions laws. Yeah, some things happened at the Finky Desert race that were yeah, not fantastic. I was, so Glenn, I was very much into the V8 supercars in the early 2000s when it was the VT and VX Commodores versus the AU, like Craig Lowndes' famous AU, the silver and black one, and also the Pertec one, the blue and yellow as well. Those were the days of V8 supercars that I enjoyed the most, back when they were in fact still V8s, and they sort of started to lose their you know, yeah, absolutely, Bubba. And Shane, maybe not quite that fast, Shane, but certainly it's going to be a potential thing. I don't know why you're referring to me as Ford, Wes. Like, I'm not grandest. I only have a preference towards Fords because that's all I've owned, because of the mighty Barra. I just know them like the back of my hand. Hey, Bruden is back. Say that again. Say what again? Yeah, no, Leonard Rapier. I'm just a big fan of Australian cars in general. Just certain models from each group. So, like, for me, I personally think the best car that was ever built in Australia is the AU Falcon. Oh, you were like an hour behind in the stream. All good, Rude. And I was like, what did I say that was, There you go, David. AU Falcon was David's first car, and AU Falcon was my first car. I wonder if I can find a photo of my first car and pop it in the Discord. That would be interesting. An EA wagon, Shane, hey? That's awesome. Austin Kimberley and then a 1959 Holden panel band. Nice. So Rudin says, so what happened is my Moose Lodge is about to go under due to bad administration. I'm not 100% sure what a Moose Lodge even is. It sounds like, I'm not even going to go into what it sounds like. It sounds dirty though. We had a big meeting last night and the regional mob boss of the Moose called me to ask what's going on. Right. I'm none the wiser. All I've taken from that is that there's bad administration and some boss didn't know something that you have to provide him with information about. That's a pretty decent first car, Brett. Toyota Celica. $1963 Jeep would be worth money these days. Absolutely, it would be. Wait 1100 years for the VFR map to come up. No worries, Shane. All good, mate. Catch you later. Look after yourself, bro. I'll see you sometime soon. Oh, we're nearly at landing time at the destination already. My God, this stream has flown by. Got a 1965 Morris Mini still. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Garwin, for signing into the other account there as well, mate. Much appreciated on that one. But I'm glad you were able to tell that, Vruden, and it made you feel better. I'm sorry I didn't quite understand exactly what you were talking about, but Moose Lodge is a civic club. Oh, okay, that gives me a better idea. What's the link to my other account? I'll just pop it in the Discord, David. Because it doesn't actually have a channel as yet, because I haven't even made any content for it. So I can't technically link anything at this point. Hey Brett, weren't you saying before it would be crazy for somebody to own more than one car? And now unless you were joking. Because now it sounds like you own more than one car. You know how to make a little money racing cars? Start with a lot of money. Yep. Very true, Garland, very true. It is an issue. Yeah, I hope everything goes well for you, Bruno. Now that I understand what you're talking about, mate, I do hope everything goes well for you. No, I mean, Bruno, I wasn't 100% sure about what a moose lodge meant, is what I was getting at. Yeah, Garwin, I don't blame you, mate. I would at least, at the very minimum, alongside my daily, I would love to have a 4B. I would also like to have a track car that I can take drifting and all that. Because I'd love to improve my drifting ability. And I mean, you can't, like, in terms of a car that would be good budget, able to drift, able to do burnouts, and able to be a track car, you can't go past an AU Falcon. .2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee, is that your winter car, is it? I'm sure it'll come good, Bruden. You were saying that you're going to replace the board and all that, bro. Sounds like you know the direction that you need to take it in. Your opinion is quite clearly important to them, Bruden. think I might have descended a little bit too early there. Whoops. Brazil is very tropical and rainforesty up in the north here. I mean, even though we've technically left the Amazon, it's still so green. The whole story is very long and sordid, maybe on the next 18-hour stream. Wow, pressure to do another 18-hour stream. I'll be honest, that really took a toll, doing that 18 hours. I mean, it was fantastic fun, but it's not something I'm going to be doing regularly. I will do marathon streams, but maybe not 18 hours. I've always found it interesting that people who like flight sim and flying also tend to like cars and games that are surrounded by cars. They also tend to like trucks and truck sim and all that. And they also tend to like train sims and stuff like that. It's almost like it all correlates. Like if you like moving vehicles, you sort of like it all, whether it's in the air, on the ground, on the water. I should check how far. My God. I've still got a bit. Okay. I'll be right back. I need to go visit the pilot's room. Okay, glad I was able to time that the way I was. That was quite a desperate situation. But anyway, we're all good now. Wow, I've missed a lot of messages since I was gone. Brett has some train sims. Railway Empire. That sounds interesting, Brett. Played games like it, Railway Tycoon and such. Yeah, I don't think I've played Railway Tycoon. I definitely played Roller Coaster Tycoon. I think the dog's sick of me talking because she just turned around on the couch to face the opposite way. She's just like, shut up, Dad. Keeping me awake. Lots of little rain showers here and there. It's another stream, and it's another stream full of rain. I attract the rain. Oh, did I pick up Train Sim for free on Epic Games? No, I didn't. Is it still a thing? Or have I missed my opportunity there? Shit. I completely forgot about that. I probably missed my opportunity. Oh, it's still a thing. Okay, right. I'm going to do it as soon as I finish up this stream. Somebody, if it gets to... Oh, you know what? I won't get anyone to remind me. I'll just learn to fucking remember myself. What is the approach on this thing? It's so weird. It goes out and then comes back. Okay, whatever. That's fine. You do you. Oh, that's good, Brett. The fact that it keeps updating for free. That's awesome. So is there anyone actually still left behind me? No. Well, except for possibly Vruden. I wish these train sims though had like some Australian stuff in them. I mean, I could be wrong, and it may actually exist. And I'm not very educated about the train sims. But I would love to have some Australian stuff within the train sims. Or like Amtrak across America journeys, or the high-speed trains across Europe journeys. You know, stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that I would be interested in. I can customize. Alright, sounds like I need to do some research into train simulators. That's the vibe I'm getting. Does the DB high speed? Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, not a problem, Brett. Fully understand, mate. I'll be doing basically the same thing after I land and finish up with the stream, bro. But all good, bro. If you're gonna head off, mate, look after yourself, stay safe, stay well, etc. And don't do anyone I wouldn't do. But that's, you know, not exactly asking much. And I will... Well, I'm streaming tomorrow night, so I might see you in that. Although you might also be streaming tomorrow night, so I'm not sure there, mate. But, yeah. I certainly will not forget the track IR for landing, Bruden. Oh yeah, I would still put your seatbelt on, Bruden, 100%. You never know what's going to... Train Sim is also free on Game Pass. Interesting. Sounds like I need to spend some time on Epic Games and Game Pass and update my library. Wes, no worries, mate. You look after yourself, bro. Stay safe, stay well, etc. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow in the stream, mate. Otherwise, I'll definitely see you at some point on Sunday, mate. You never know if you're going to find the runway because I spent too much time following Shane. Yeah, but luckily I'm not a pilot in real life, Bruden, well, as such. I don't have any certificates or whatever. I've just got a little bit of hours of training. So we're all good there. I'm not going to completely lose track of where I'm going. I haven't done my nav qualifications or anything. Looks like I'm going the wrong way. My plane is about to make a turn to go the wrong way, but I'm about to put the track IR on and take control from autopilot because... I'm guessing the airport you're going to is a freshly mowed triangular field. I just understood that, Lizard Man. Is that because I named the stream Let Me Show You a Brazilian? Oh, this is so good. See you, Stu, mate. Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe, stay well, etc. And I will see you around, bro. Visibility's a bit shit. Probably quite low here, I'll be honest. What's really good for Australian internet? I cannot see shit. This is going to be interesting. I cannot see anything here. I think I can see a flashing light though. Just keeping my speed up and my altitude at around that 800 to 1,000 feet mark. Okay, runway in sight. Thank fuck for thermal vision. There we go. We are down. I love track IR. It made me feel a lot more confident on that approach. Decent crosswind across the runway though, I must say. Alright, where am I getting off? Over here. Okay, cool. Clean up the plane. This'll do. There we go. Let's where's my mouse? There. Put the parking brake on. That goes off. That's off. Those are off. Turn the engine off. Okay, and I will disable track IR again so I can properly look at the YouTube chat without... Okay, there we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's leg 46 as we make our way deeper into Brazil. Thank you so much to everyone who came along and in the chat, etc, etc. Absolutely awesome. That was probably one of the best streams I've had in terms of enjoyment. Just all the conversation that we had in chat about all the various things actually took me by surprise. I didn't realize how close we'd got to the airport. So that was awesome. So thank you guys for that. And for those of who are going to continue flying along, we are back at this tomorrow evening, same times, same bat time, same bat channel, as they say. But until then, everybody, stay safe, stay well, look after yourselves, and don't do anyone I wouldn't do. And I will see you guys all in the next stream. Catch you later.